over to today, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land. We have apologies from Barbara Shaw. She's an activist from Alice Springs. She wasn't able to make it here today, but she's an Aboriginal person who's been fighting the imposition of the Northern Territory intervention in the Northern Territory where she's from, and she wasn't able to make it here today, but she wants to send her regards. And also I think that's an important message that we have to understand, that in many ways the racism that this country is built on is the racism rooted in the dispossession of Aboriginal people, but also that so many Aboriginal people across the country have absolutely no problem with the people that are coming here on boats and actually are subject to similar racist laws from the very, very same people. We're also meeting here today to stand in solidarity with people in Papua New Guinea that have joined mass demonstrations. That people haven't got a lot of news coverage here in Australia, but actually you see thousands of people on the streets in Papua New Guinea saying that a country like Australia, which has taken so much from Papua New Guinea, taken so much of its natural resources and made money out of that, is now a country which wants to use that relationship and manipulate that relationship to send asylum seekers to a country that has been left behind by Australia. Actually, they've joined these mass demonstrations to say no to Australian imperialism, and also to say that PNG is not a place where they think it's safe to send asylum seekers. And we're very lucky here today to have Henry Orzem. He's an activist from Papua New Guinea. He's living here in Australia. He's also someone who's very concerned, unlike our politicians, that homosexuality is illegal in Papua New Guinea, that it can lead to up to 14 years in prison. Our politicians who say that they support same-sex marriage are the same politicians who are prepared to send gay asylum seekers to that kind of future. And Henry's here to speak about that today. So please give him a warm welcome and show your solidarity with everyone in Papua New Guinea who's fighting back against the Australian government.
At the heart of this issue is an issue about people. When people become political pawns and to reach an agenda or score political points, political parties will win. But the majority who are at the heart of this decision-making process are losers. I've experienced living in Papua New Guinea, I've experienced being a gay person there, and actually being very self-protective. I've had to readjust the way I live, readjust the decisions I make in a society where if you just look different or seem different, it gives reason for anybody to actually do harm to you. This is the environment in which we are trying to send asylum seekers and refugees, people who have been demonized, people who have been silenced, who have no voice in this. It is not their choice. I have been very, very privileged and had the opportunity to move to Australia where I did have a fair go. Where is the fair go for asylum seekers, refugees? Australians live by that statement and actually tout it every time some political decision making affects a majority rule. A fair go. Where is the fair go in sending someone to a place where violence is okay? And as much as I think the government decision-making process in sending asylum seekers to Papua New Guinea is wrong, let me make one thing very, very clear. Papua New Guinean people, at the heart of Papua New Guinean people, is a culture of hospitality.
Maybe just put the buckets on it, man.
We look after our guests. The problem here is that if the host does not have anything to share, what can we offer our guests? Australia has so much to offer. Australia needs to make that decision. Enough about that's not our problem. Where is the hospitality in this? Where is the compassion in this? If we are going to be part of the solution, arm us with the resources that we need to make things happen, to make places safe, to let people really achieve what they set out to achieve. Whether that be in Australia or Papua New Guinea, arm the communities with enough resources to respond to the needs. Enough about the political points making. Enough of that. We have so much we can give. So, in summary, I am so not for the Pacific solution, because in the Pacific context, it is not a solution. Let's not continue on demonizing. Let's find real solutions that actually achieve success, both here and in Papua New Guinea, and especially for those who can't speak, the very vulnerable who are at the heart, who are the motivating pawns in this bad decision-making process. So it is really, really encouraging to see so many of you here with your presence to say, yes, Australians, yes, Papua New Guineans, let's give these individuals a fair go. Thank you.
I'll give it with you.